Welcome to another Escape Route stream. This is probably the last one before Christmas, I suspect. So I just want to jump into Pixeline Jungle Scatten. This is the only game in the Pixeline series that I'm aware of that is a platformer. Getting this PC version to work is a bit of a pain in the butt because the game uses Securom protection, which, as I'm sure you know, even on like modern versions of Windows now, is basically unusable. But where there's a will, there's a way. Just need to turn the lamp on, and then we're pretty much good to go. Welcome, everybody. Now, there is big Pixeline on the right, because I need to have something to fill that space. And this is a mouse and keyboard game. Well, a keyboard game. And surprisingly, Pixeline is very, like, quiet in this. She doesn't talk a lot, which is, again, very unusual for a Pixeline game. Normally, she would be talking, like, endlessly. Can I delete? Nope. No. We need to start over from the beginning. It's very important. There we go. Vil du slet spillet? Yes. Okay. Ni er dit spil gemt her.
Historien om Jungleskatten er kendt af alle eventyrere.
Jungleskatten.
I junglen i tusindvis af år, og den skulle være helt umulig at finde. Men Pixeline har besluttet sig for at prøve alligevel.
Besluttet.
For hun vil finde den og
She did
give
what?
den til et museum, før den for altid er tabt i junglen. Hun rejser ud til junglen. Og i udkanten finder hun den lille junglebar med navnet Junglens Skræk.
Junglens Skræk.
Her finder hun den gamle eventyrer Jonas Indersen.
Jonas, it's
Hun
me.
fortæller, at der findes et
I'm Jonas.
skattekort, der leder direkte til jungleskatten. Men skattekortet er desværre delt op i 4 stykker, og de er gemt forskellige steder i junglen. Jonas er ret sikker på, at den første del kan findes dybt inde i regnskoven, men han er blevet for gammel til at lede efter den. Pixelines
Significant lack of Pixeline voice, isn't there?
Så da hun har fået at vide, hvor første del af skattekortet findes,
What is the camera
skynder hun
doing?
sig direkte ud i regnskoven. Men hun skal passe på.
I'm not on the
for der
laptop
lurer
now. I can
mange
set that back to
farer
normal.
derude
Let's do that.
I junglen. Og hun stak af så hurtigt, at hun ikke hørte Jonas Indersen råbe.
Jonas.
Hun skulle passe på, for skattekortet bevogtes af gamle dyreånder.
I'll do. So, like, this game gives me great Gianna Sisters Nintendo DS vibes, right? And this does have a DS version, which in some ways I think is superior. And I will go over why I think the DS version is superior as we get into this. First off, Pixeline has way more voice clips in the DS game. Doobie! That's it. Loving the Mario jump. Not subtle in the slightest. Look at these hand-drawn sprites for Pixeline. I don't like them. I don't like them. There's too much like squash and stretch here. You got these, and they force you to read them when you touch them. Wow, c'est des fines monta. I can't read that. DS version doesn't force you to read them when you touch them. DS version's got a touchscreen underneath. that shows you how many collectibles you've got. But, you know, what it doesn't have is this crystal clear audio. So, or this high resolution. So, like, I had to make a decision. Do I want the version of the game that runs at a higher resolution and frame rate and has crystal clear audio? Or do I want the version that sounds way more compressed and takes up less room on the screen? Yeah, unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, depending on how you look at it, managed to get this version to work with its absolutely terrible Securon protection. It is very strange that the edutainment mascot, known for the point and clicks and the puzzle games, has become merely a platforming character. It is interesting. There's details missing on her sprite. She doesn't have the 8 on the front of her shirt. It's just there's things about this that just make me go, Now these chests, you have to find a key to open them. So one of the things I don't like about this game's level design in particular is that it makes you go back to open chests. It's so weird because this is pretty much like the first one to not be made with Macromedia Director either. It's so peculiar to me. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall. Oh yeah, I don't think I can get down there yet. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall when they decided they were going to make Pixeline a platformer instead. But then again, at the same time, if I was a fly on the wall in that meeting, would I even understand what they're saying if they if they spoke, if they taler dansk, you know? Would I have understood what they were saying? Something tells me no. Thank you, no fall damage. The amount of 2D platformers I played with, like, huge, like, amounts of animated sprites and, like, massive detail, and then they have fall damage. Yeah, this is so weirdly gamey. I will give this another credit, though, over the Nintendo DS version. There's way more screen real estate. You can see where enemies and collectibles and platforms are a lot easier. Because the game is a little bit harder to decipher on DS. Depending on how short this game is, we might get an opportunity to... Do these disappear? Yeah, okay. I can only stand on them when they're solid. Okay. Maybe I'll get an opportunity to show you the DS version for comparison. I suspect that the Android version of this, because there was an Android version, I suspect the Android version probably has the same frames of animation as the PC version. I suspect that it's hand-drawn sprites, not pixel art sprites. If I were to pinpoint, like, exactly what kind of game this feels like, it really does feel like the Gianna Sisters game for Nintendo DS. It also feels a little bit like the BB Bloxburg platformer for the Nintendo DS. Which, to be fair... Well, I need to clarify. When I say BB Bloxburg platformer for the Nintendo DS, I don't actually mean... what is it? The Hexenkrike or whatever it's called. The one at the museum. I actually mean the BB und Tina platformer. Is what it reminds me of. One with the weird, like, unnecessary touchscreen mini games in it. Like maybe they want me to go down here, so I'll go up. Yeah. Same set piece again. Copy pasted ass levels. You'd think those thorns would hurt, but they don't. They're just set dressing. Even down here, they're just set dressing. Obviously got to be a way up there somewhere. A platform. Ah, there's a platform. Of course there is. There we go. Okay, I disliked this aesthetic to start with, but I'm kind of getting used to it. I still think the DS version has the edge in terms of how Pixeline looks. But this version, the level design is way more readable. Like, it's way more immediately readable where platforms are, where you can stand, where enemies are. It baffles me that they just decided in their mainline edutainment series, oh yeah, this one's going to be a platformer now. That still baffles me, but credit where credit is due. They didn't, like, half-ass this. The jumping mechanics are pretty solid. They feel fine. Bling, 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 bling. Yeah, I had a feeling there would be a key. All the way at the end of that tunnel. It comes to be that a hovering key is at the end of your tunnel. Welcome, Leza D. Controller acquired. Ah, your controller that wasn't supposed to arrive until January. Yet the Amazon Haul stuff you ordered a month ago still hasn't arrived. How's it going? This is the one and only game in this edutainment series that is randomly a platformer instead of edutainment. For seemingly no reason, they just decided to make a platformer. Not that I'm complaining. Is there a way to see how how many collectibles I've got, if I'm missing anything. I think I got everything.
Da Pixeline har kæmpet sig vej igennem den dybeste regnskov, kommer hun til en lille lysning. Der finder hun en kæmpe stor kampesten. I et lille hulrum under kampestenen finder hun det første stykke af skattekortet.
Oh yeah, of course.
Men lige ved siden af kortet finder hun også en statue.
Imagine making a Pixeline game where she doesn't speak.
Sker der noget magisk. Og Pixeline
Trouble at Morrison's.
at hun nu har fået evnen til at lave sig om til et hurtigt firben. Fra oven hører hun pludselig firbenets ånd sige: Den første har du fundet, men den næste er stadig forsvunden. Søg den i ruinerne.
Oh no, I've already read that email. It's giving me a notification for an email I've already read. I was very confused there for a second. It's like I got an email full of Danish randomly. No, I've actually read that one. I got some Dubai chocolate. You know why it's called Dubai chocolate, right? Because it's Dubious. What ingredients are in there? The pun on Dubai and dubious. Ugh. Transformation. Transformation. Huh? Why didn't she transform? What's going on? Ah, Pixeline could transform. This was the order you said to me. I got my order coming on the 23rd. Everything's going to be fine. When I said, like, I've gone out and done rush shopping 2 days before to make sure there's no issues. You're like, oh no, my order's going to come and it's going to be fine. People have been saying Judy Hopps is sicker in the sequel. I don't know. I haven't seen the sequel. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I'm happy to report that sex is selling again. Sex wasn't selling until, I think, near the end of this year. Sex started selling again. That's going to be something that requires a double jump transformation. Oh. Oh. You've fallen. And I can't get up. Nothing ever happened. I don't know. Things are happening. Just slowly. I mean, Dirk AV might as well be cancelled at this point. That's how I get it. Don't need to come back. I'm going to get those coins while I'm here. Just get myself closer to a 1-up. To try and claw back the life I lost. Which, I mean, isn't that what we're all doing deep down inside? Trying to claw back the life we lost? Rumor has it you'll be getting snow. As far as I understand, currently the wind is not coming the right way. If the wind is coming north easterly, so from our southwest, then we'll get snow. Otherwise, we might get snow, but it won't lay. It won't be significant. Oh, Nightbot. Extra life, thank you very much. If they were gonna remaster an old Pixeline game, this would be like the perfect one to do, right? Because it doesn't require massive amounts of like voice work. Translation can be mostly text. It's not a point and click, so it's console friendly. It should be like the perfect one to remaster. Se klaret. Vi har fundet alt banen. Skal vi se? Good. Danish speak fast, don't they? I can't read. Try that again. There's not enough time to react to him. There's definitely parts of this I would Mario-ify, you know? I'd slow some of the enemies down. The fish, mainly. To give them a more sort of Mario-style jumping sound. If we've got a video gamey jump, then the other sound effects should be video gamey too. I mean, those are basically Goombas, aren't they? The influence is very clearly on its sleeve. It does not hide it at all. Two out of three chests. Ooh. A little bit of, like, classic Nintendo level design, though. In the first two of those plant enemies were set up in a way that they couldn't attack me, but I could see their attack cycle. Very sort of traditional Nintendo level design to show you the hazard first in a way that it's easy to avoid. They took notes. They took notes. They were taking notes on this development. I propose, and I proposed this before, and I'm going to propose it again. I propose a Super Mario World hack that replaces Mario's graphics with Pixeline's. Now, I'm willing to put the time into that, and put the time into level design in Luna Magic, or whatever tool people use nowadays for making Mario World levels. I'm totally down to learn Lua scripting, to learn Super Mario World development. Oh, this music is so good. The gameplay is, I mean, it's okay. Peaks. 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 Or didn't happen. Hello there. I'm a little concerned about how much you flirt with Pixeline in your thumbnails. You're concerned. Purely intentional. I'm fully aware that it is a pun on both treasure and darling. Yes, I'm aware. That's the punchline. Can I get that key? How's it going, Harrison? How's the game so far? Surprisingly good. I am kind of surprised. I knew the DS version was good. I didn't have any context for this PC version. But this PC version is pretty good. I hate to sound like a broken record just saying it's good. But I mean, the animation is kind of a bit like squash and stretchy for my liking. I wonder if there's going to be like a platform comes along. A platform bird? No, doesn't look like it. I feel like I might need another transformation to get all the coins in this level. Got all the chests though. That's the point. I got that transformation and I didn't go back to like the first level that that uses the transformation. I think it's this one. You haven't played it yourself. It's worth giving it a go. This PC version requires the free version of Alcohol 120% to mount because it needs to emulate Securom, which my tool of choice, WinCDMU, does not. I've since found out that there is a Windows XP version of Alcohol 120%, so I will be able to run that on my old laptop as well. I want to see what's down here. There we go. The last coin. It's kind of annoying that they made me go back to the level with the old level with the new transformation. Ah! This is legitimately solid as far as platformers go. Once you get around the difficulty of mounting it successfully, the rest is pretty straightforward. That message sent twice. Running into the old platformer issue, though, where I'm about to see if the life counter goes above 9, and I think it will. I think that there is enough space there For are you are you deliberately being crude now that comment has been made about the kind of puns I use? 8 of 8, 9 of 9, 5 of 5. Right, 7, 8. I'm missing one in this level, and I get the feeling that, yeah, that's the one I just played. I need some sort of maybe double jump or flight or gliding power, I think. Don't think I can get them all in that level. Oh, auto-scroller? Oh boy, Mario Brothers 3 called. Yeah, those fall apart if you stand on them for too long. Right, okay. Touching on all the Super Mario standards. Tropes. Yeah, okay, maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Alright, alright. You finishing... Are we finishing each other's sentences? I've just noticed the enemies are all, like, types of food. I guess the Goombas are sandwiches. Yeah, I think that's maybe meant to be like a strawberry. And then you've got the plants that are oranges, the chili pepper birds. Okay, I'm starting to sense a trend here. I didn't get all the coins. Oh well. Woo! I'm not saying Pixeline needs a duck button, but Pixeline needs a rat button. Somehow found yourself a franchise to cling onto like us other autists. TB. How do I answer that without sounding mad? I think the way to answer it without sounding mad is yes. 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 Yes, I think I have. An ephemeral interest. Look. An ephemeral interest. Bear with me. Tools, word count. My documentary on the history and development of Pixeline is currently at 3,627 words. $3,627 words. I have barely scratched the surface of everything I want to cover yet. Currently, I'm only writing part 1, and I have 3 parts planned. An ephemeral interest. Yes, sure. Exactly, Nightbot. All systems, full halation. There is a lot, and I'm starting with the angle of edutainment software. So I'm starting with the angle of how, you know, Windows 95 era, everybody had a Windows PC in their home. That PC had a CD-ROM drive. Kids grew up with edutainment software. you know, these games had voice acting, animation, things that would have been extremely difficult, if not impossible, to do without a CD-ROM drive. And how essentially this Danish developer saw what was happening. Like, the narrative I've got is that they saw what was happening in the US with edutainment and decided we want a piece of that. Now, naturally, I will need to double check that, but it's my understanding that that's basically what happened. So I'm writing with that in mind, but I'm happy to sort of twist around it a little bit as need be. So starting with, you know, everybody sort of my age grew up playing edutainment games. You're gonna love the first sentence in the document. First sentence in the documentary goes like this. Well, I will give you the first 3 sentences because they stitch together quite nicely. Hi, I'm Matthew. They told me to tell you something about myself, so here goes. I didn't like school growing up. There's your first 3 sentences. I didn't like school growing up. That's why I played edutainment instead. I spend like 1,000 words getting to the point. But a lot of these YouTube documentaries do. They spend a very long time getting to the point. Welcome, Ryzen. Okay, I can't jump on that. Good to know. Oh, I can jump on that when maybe its spikes are out. When its spikes are in, rather. There we go. Yeah. Bonk. So those don't stay dead forever. The plants. They come back. They have to make them special somehow. They can't make them piranha plants. You know, I have to be able to jump on them. They do something different. What? Leza. I appreciate you sharing that with us. Right, there were a lot less rules. Provided that your game had an educational element, there are a lot of things you could get away with. For example, Maxis releasing a edutainment game where characters just constantly complain about being tired, and that was fine. It was a very strange era. I grew up with a piece of edutainment software called Max and the Machines. It was part of the Flying Boot franchise. And it was, in hindsight, kind of cringe. But I really enjoyed it growing up. Would you believe me if it was a meme reference? Everything's a meme. Getting away with stuff in edutainment. Me when I released Pregnancy Simulator. So, there was a piece of software that my family had on CD-ROM when I was growing up. Called The Family Doctor. And it was basically like one of those games that's like, tell us what's wrong with you, and we could tell you the solution. You don't have to go to a doctor. And then like the small print is like, this is not a replacement for a real doctor, right? The Family Doctor had this like Mortal Kombat style like digitized doctor. It was like an actor in a coat. He's like, tell me what's wrong with you, and then like you do a bunch of questions to fill them in, and then at the end he's like, okay, come back tomorrow have a lollipop, and he would hand you a lollipop, or occasionally, randomly, he'd say, take 2 lollipops. But what made me think about that, your comment on Pregnancy Simulator, was that this Family Doctor disc did not shy away from covering, like, all sorts of biological body-related things. So, you know, this disc that, you know, was exempt from age rating because it was considered educational, right? Had, like, full-on videos of, like, breast massages, and you can imagine as a kid, you know, that's like Pandora's box right there in CD-ROM format in your disc drive. He didn't look anything like Anthony Bourdain. It's kind of more sort of like stereotypical, say, like almost stereotypical Indian Doctor. The actor that they chose. I have zero reason to believe he was a real Doctor. They probably digitized some random actor in a doctor's coat. Said, yeah, that'll do. Did I miss a chest somewhere? Or has the game just got me carrying two keys on this level for some reason? I hadn't noticed that on the map screen this is actually shown as a vertical level, because it's a tall, like, stone structure. Oh no, there it is. 6 to 6. Let me see if I can dig up information on this Family Doctor. Family Doctor Windows. Family Doctor 3rd edition. That's 3.1. That's the cover I recognize. Huh. It hadn't occurred to me to cover this on the Windows game streams. 3.1 though. Multimedia reference CD-ROM. If they called it a reference CD-ROM, they could get away with anything. Yeah, no age rating on the back. Extensive anatomy section, including full motion video. They knew what they were. They were not being sneaky on the back of that box. Family Doctor 3rd edition. I think it was the 3rd edition that we must have had. Well, I'm gonna bookmark that on my Internet Archive now. Right, we got a new power-up. What does it do? It's Yoshi. I can't float slowly with it. It's Flamingoshi. It jumps high. It's another reason why the DS version's a little bit better. You've got panels on the touchscreen that you can tap instead. Pixeline is collecting fursuits. Well, she already has a fursona. Oh, this is like the ostrich from Donkey Kong Country. It can't hurt enemies by jumping on their heads. This is such a... it just feels a little bit out of place, doesn't it? transformations in a... Like, okay, let me give you, like, an example, right? BB Bloxburg, right? BB Bloxburg, she's a witch. You know, if she transforms into a different animal, that's just, like, hex magic, right? Pixeline transforming. Like, doesn't that just feel, like, illegal? Doesn't that just feel a little bit illegal? It is so, like, incredibly different than all the others. A platformer for, like, seemingly no reason. It's not made in Macromedia Director, unlike the others. Like, this is a full-on DirectX application. That's why I'm running this on the Windows 11 PC. Because it's actually a pain in the butt to capture from. I can't run this in full screen because it just makes my PC go funny. She literally puts on a full-body stork suit. Okay. She doesn't, like, transform into a stork, though. Well, I've got something of a similar joke in the script when I discuss the Pixeline land at Universe Denmark. Skywalker Saga for $6 on Steam. Okay, my short answer is yes. My long answer is it was free on Epic Games Store some time back. But then again, I picked up Dead Island 2 for free on Epic Games Store, and then in the Steam sale, bought it with all its DLC for like $5. Yes, I'm fully aware I am the problem. You're never getting an Epic account. You're never gonna play Fortnite? You're never gonna play Fortnite with me? Why don't you ever play Fortnite with me? Oh, I get it. You're waiting for Pixeline to be added to Fortnite. I've been thinking about that recently, because of course I have. I play actual games. You play mods of actual games. I'm kidding. Goes to a candy shop and catches frogs that are literally bouncing around in candy jars. I haven't played that one, have I? No. The earliest one I would have played would have been the Treehouse Vacation one, which had like an English translation. I want to say that was game number 2. That would be the earliest one I played. Ah! Come on. Pick him up. Totally with you on that one. I don't trust Epic Games either. I think that's why I set my profile to Chinese, which is now a pain in the ass because my Epic game launcher app defaults to Chinese. Joke's on me, right? It didn't used to. They used to pull your language settings from somewhere else before. OS level, I think. Na 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 na. This melody is doing all sorts of interesting things. It really does sound like Fabian Del Priore-ish, though. It really does. This music is so Gianna Sisters DS, so so BB Blocksberg DS. And Mission in Snowdrift Land. Okay, this is fucking with me. This is totally Fabian Del Priore. Credited on 70 games. Not okay, not Pixeline. Jungle Scan. It's not on Moby Games. That's. I'll look it up. A rather humble beginning. Was it do you know if it was Macromedia director, like the like probably would have been, right? I could probably look it up and check. Yeah. Be able to extract all the assets. Oh, fucking hell. We'll be able to extract all the assets then. Actually, relatively simple. I want to show this off. So I have here Hotel Scrottenburg. Let's see. Let's see a good asset. That's actually a really small asset. If I got something, maybe a title screen or something like that. Splash. Yeah, so I can rip the assets out from Macromedia Games. Fine. It goes for the artworks as well as skipping a bit. Oh, that's the instrumental. Hold on. Oh yeah. Nice. So all the assets from the Macromedia games are easy to rip. I've realized what this chord structure reminds me of. Okay. I don't know how long it takes for this video to start. I think about here. Okay. I know it's a pretty standard chord structure, but it's fucking Stranger in Moscow. It's fucking Stranger in Moscow. I'm not even mad because it's a good song, but that opening chord pattern is Stranger in Moscow. Na 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 na. Once you get all of the assets from the games, could you send me a link to the place where you put them? So what I'm going to do is rip them all game by game. So I've done 2 games so far. The Attic game and Hotel Scrottenberg. And then what I'm going to do is upload the zips of all the raw files that I've ripped to the Internet Archive. And then that way, you'll just be able to pull them down from there. So it's going to be literally all the actors ripped, all the music tracks ripped, all the sound effects. Each has separate uploads to the Internet Archive as loose files. That, I figure, is the best way of distributing them. They're old games that aren't actively sold by their publisher anymore, so I don't think there's going to be a copyright issue. It's all the assets loose in a form that they can't actually be played. Each PNG, just to show this, each image that has transparency, clean, perfect. Each image that has transparency, like, I'll give you an example. Well, they come in 2 types. Type number 1, there's a block color that is the transparency. So this is the sprite from the Labyrinth. Wrong screen. Huh? What have I managed to do? Oh no. Oh! It is way too easy to accidentally delete a slide. That's one way that transparent images work, and that's fine. But the other way is that you get the image, and then you get the mask. And, like, the idea is that you use the mask to get the transparency from the image. It's not ideal, but it's one of the ways the transparency is done, because it's Macromedia director format. Sometimes the transparency is weird. So you end up with a situation where if an image doesn't have a transparency, like this one, it gives you a transparent mask that is literally just a black square. But yeah, the images are pretty... Can't read spec sheets very well because not only are the sticks and triggers on the controller Hall effect, but the buttons are mechanical switches. Hold on. And that's a PC controller? Could you DM me the link for that? The next question is, does it work on Xbox wired? If it does, then whew, very nice. Ah. I need a power I don't have yet. Yeah. There we go. Obviously, I need something that allows me to attack sideways that I don't have yet. I took the shelter from the rain. From the rain, it's fucking wet, hooray. It's the Stranger in Moscow chords. I'm not going to be able to unhear that now. It's a chest that's hidden behind those. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh, where's the ground slidey here? Oh, the ground is slidey. Getting anything for Christmas, big guy? Oh, thanks. I am a big guy. I have a feeling I know what my parents got me. I have no idea what my brother got me. Anything else? Not a clue. I don't know if I'm getting anything or not. Christmas hasn't been about the presents for a while. I'll get what I get, and if I don't get anything, well, my expectations was I wasn't going to get anything, so you know, I'm not disappointed. Welcome, Vlad. When your edutainment game series has a platformer randomly for no reason. Yet it's surprisingly decent. Funny you should say that. Although, I'll let Harrison explain. The short of it is same publisher, but there's a little bit more shared DNA. I'm told this didn't sell well as it didn't have the main selling point of the franchise. Well, it's not educational. Pixeline doesn't speak in it. That's two big strikes against it. Which is a shame, because if I was working with the Pixeline license, I would also make a platformer. Doesn't include a Lilbro. Yeah, but screw that guy. I don't like that guy. He stinks. There we go. Can I do a high bounce? Yes, I can. Okay. Risky. Yeah! Guess who's stuck? Guess who's stuck? Yeah! And the only person to blame... Look! When you restart a level, it's a heart-shaped wipe. This is a game all about love. Out of bounds and trapped. Just, you know, pretty standard for me. I get out of bounds in a game. It's exciting for all of 10 seconds. Get a bit of Cosmo. Yeah, this does have a DOS feel to it, doesn't it? It does have a DOS platformer feel to it. I can see it. Like Commander Keen minus the laser pistol and the pogo stick. Oh, there's spikes down there. Oh yeah, this is what. It's 2000s Pixeline design. So what? 2010? Like this would be 20 years ahead of like Commander Keen. Well, Commander Keen was based on Mario Brothers 3, right? So I would, yeah, Mario Brothers 3 was what, like 1987? Yeah, Commander Keen was probably 90. Yeah, this game is 20 years younger than like the platformers. You know what else was in 87? The Bite of 87. Anachronistic. We say anachronistic when it's good. We say archaic when it's bad. Have you noticed that? The archaic has a negative connotation. And an anachronistic has a positive connotation. Ba-dum-bum-bum. My brother was born 87, 1990. I'm a 1990s kid, in that I was born in the big 90. Had Pixeline been a thing over here in the UK, I would have been the perfect age for it. I would have been the exact target audience. We had Dizzy, but like literally nobody liked Dizzy. Nobody likes Dizzy of the Yoke folk, right? They just pretend to. The people who like Dizzy are like 20 years older than me. Do you like Dizzy, or do you like the idea of Dizzy? Oh, he's a little egg fella. It's like, is that what you like? He's a, oh, silly little egg fella. Silly little eggy fella. Oh, be careful you don't become omelette. Have you, I don't mean to be dismissive. What Dizzy games have you played? I'm curious. So I tried playing, what is it, Prince of the Yoke Folk? Ugh. Not good. I tried playing Treasure Island because I had that on the Quattro Adventure Multicart for NES. And Dizzy's Treasure Island is so unfair. There's no other way to put it. It's unfair. It's absolutely full of beginner's traps. It requires a massive amount of memorization. Once I manage to get the snorkel and I get underwater, I'm fucked. I don't know how to get out of the water to switch my items so I don't end up dropping the snorkel while I'm wearing it. Like, common sense dictates that Dizzy the Eggman, Dizzy the Eggy Bastard, would know not to take the snorkel off his face while he's wearing it underwater. But for some reason, Dizzy the Ovum, it doesn't occur to him to maybe, I don't know, not take the snorkel off his fucking face while he's underwater? That seems very sensible. I like the idea of Dizzy. I have yet to play a single Dizzy game that hasn't made me, like, really angry. Now, to be fair, I do easily get angry. Like, I'll give people that. But they're just so, like, grossly unfair. Yeah, Cosmo seems fine. It's not a good game, but you have to look at it in the context of when it came out, right? And what similar games were around. I don't think anybody should pay more than $1 for any version of Cosmo. Please tell me I hit a checkpoint and it kept the... No, I have to do that entire bit with the fucking log again. Oh, the things I do for Pixeline. I can't stay mad at that face. Even if that face inexplicably becomes an ostrich or flamingo, whatever, for no discernible reason. Oh, come on. Right. I need the key. Thank you. Na 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 na. Right, because this is not Macromedia Director based, I will make an attempt to rip the game's files with Hyper Ripper, which is how I ripped Postal 2 sound effects back in the day for the sounds resource. And if Hyper Ripper can't get the sound effects, then I'm out of ideas when it comes to this, because it's its own proprietary like DirectX application. It could be made in any one of a number of different engines. Oh, the exit was right there! Died like 1 second before the exit. Rushing. There's a key over there. I need that key. Okay, I'm gonna fucking keep all on about this. So there's literally like no grace period in Treasure Island Dizzy. I'm sorry to bring this back up. There's literally no grace period. You even so much as accidentally, for a split second, cycle your items. Dizzy fucking drowns. Maybe I just had a bad experience because that game is particularly bullshit. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? The more I play this, the more this reminds me of Mission in Snowdrift Land. It's the Fabian Del Prior-esque soundtrack. The physics, the gameplay. It is so Mission in Snowdrift Land coded. As the kids say, it's giving Mission in Snowdrift Land. Transformation. Two keys? Prepping your grocery list. He's making a list, checking it twice. Something, something, cooking rice. Oh. It's, this section is a bit strange. Yes, Nightbot. Boog Theft Auto. What else would it be? Where's our checkpoint? I have to go up there. No, I got that one. Okay, that's fine. Rayman, now you mention it. It's giving Rayman. No, no. Now I understand why there's all these coins here. So you get one-ups in this section a little bit faster. They expect me to die in this bit. They expect me to fail a few times here. Really, really don't like these sprites. I've gone such a long time since last mentioning it. But yeah, the bird sprites look fine. Flamingo. They're like, the weird crocodile thing looks a bit squished. And Pixeline, I don't know. She looks like she's gurning. Why is she gurning? The sprites in the DS version look way better. On account of them being pixel art. Ah! What did I boo? What the fuck? I don't know how many people have played through this on YouTube, right? I might be the first person to do a full playthrough. I don't know. So I have to suffer through this. For the sake of preserving history. And, you know, we should start a speedrun category. A speedrun of this would probably be a little bit fun, because probably like damage boosting you can do if you're not going for all the collectibles. And there's probably a bunch of like cool clips that would be discovered. I would not be surprised if Leica in Space is one of them. Oh. Because Leica already speedruns the BB Bloxburg games. And European blonde cartoon girl, there's a little bit of, like, overlap there. Wouldn't be surprised if Leica speedruns any of the Pixeline titles. This part of the level is so familiar for some reason. Why does one of the coins have to be over here? Why does one of the chests have to be over here? Okay. Ah! Wasn't anything up here, was there? Oh, I don't think I've even looked down this hallway. No. Okay, that's chest number 1, and then chest number 2 is all the way to the left. I can only imagine that this level is way more infuriating on the DS because you don't have as wide a field of view. I think that's it. I didn't quite catch how many gold coins I had, but I think that's it. I ain't coming back to the level.
Pixeline har nu kæmpet sig vej igennem den mest mudrede, sumpede og beskidte del af sumpen. Her finder hun en dyb og mørk hule. Da hun stiller sig i indgangen til hulen, hører hun en dyb stemme sige: Den tredje her du vil finde, gemt for tusinde år siden herinde. Den næste og sidste bliver dog svær. Den gemmer sig i solens skarpe skær. Pixeline er ikke bange, så hun kravler ind i hulen og finder en lille babybjørn.
The little, like, watercolor and pencil artworks are gorgeous.
Da hun prøver at tage kortet, rører hun ved bjørnen. Og med junglens magi,
it's a shame they're wasted on a game like this.
Til en stor, stærk bjørn. Da hun har taget det tredje stykke af skattekortet, drager hun afsted mod ørkenen. For her tror hun, at det fjerde og sidste stykke befinder sig.
Does it? Oh, I fucking love him. He's so cool. The way his arms swing around, it's like... I'm gonna swing my arms around, and if you get in the way, it's your own fault. Is that platform coming down? Thank you. And we got a different music track as well. Nice. Is that a boot? Yeah. Yeah, green platform, I see it. Oink. Oh, that's great. The bear is legit. I got no qualms about the bear. Ah, welcome, Draven. I don't understand that, but I'm sure that that Harrison does. The sound effects are just a little bit distracting in this. Splush, 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 splush. I think things shouldn't make a sound unless they're on screen. Happy Pixeline, everyone. Alright, fair enough. It's a new holiday. But haven't you heard? Bondage month is delayed now. Oh, okay. Things that are spiky still hurt. Mr. Flamingo. Right. Oh, that was a purely optional path. Okay, cool. Oh! Be Mr. Ellie. I like that the game has loading screens for when you're entering a level. But because the loading speed is so fast, you literally see, like... I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. Punta Bane? For, like... a split second, and then you're in. On DS, that's about 2 seconds. Get into a level after selecting it. Must be doing a bunch of like art asset compression and decompression. This game is really giving great Gianna sisters, and I just I just can't unsee it, you know? Okay, 8. Am I missing a chest? Was there a chest up here? I don't remember. I don't have to come through the bottom path again. I can go the top path. And why am I jumping on enemies? Just do this. Yeah, there was nothing up. Honk. Gotta fall down from above somewhere. Okay, that's one. I thought that would happen. I was like, nah, not quite. No, it was. It was just close enough to bip me, to bip my collision. Okay. Fair time. We'll come back for that, huh? Part of me doesn't want to have to come back after hitting the checkpoint. Dang it! It's a big hitbox on that. I just got to make sure I don't die then. Okay. 2, 3. Oh, look at this nonsense. There's literally a bit in Super Mario Land that's like that. Except at least that game had the courtesy to not have slidey floors. Actually, is that necessarily... No slidey floors in Mario Land. Ain't no place like Super Mario Land. No. There's one right near the exit I think I might be able to miss. Oh no, I might be able to high jump up to it. I'll try to get it without high jumping first, and then For the sake of science, I will check to see if I can high jump up to it. It looks like you can. Yeah. You're not locked out of it. Next level. There's a few earlier ones I can go back to. Where I'm missing stuff because I couldn't get it all. Although, now I have the 4 powers, there shouldn't be any levels coming up that I have to come back to later. In theory, I can get everything now. Sorry, I am absorbed. Let's talk Christmas. Unless you don't believe in it. In which case, let's talk primary gifting period. They say it comes but once a year. Yet, it feels like it's been less than a year since the last one. I'm complaining, British. I complaining because the game is a game and I actually have to work for it. I've tried to get in the vibe. I'm happy to say I haven't been busy. Been kind of lucky in that regard. But having a lot of downtime is no fun either. I wouldn't have to come back to levels. Look at that. How much level I've lost. I suppose I can go back. Alright, the platforming down here isn't too bad. I don't mind. I'll get a platform that'll take me across. Okay, that's fine. That's not too bad. Not all the way, though. Fuck! No! It's actually kind of stressful in a weird way, this one. Kill me. There we go. You fucking son of a bitch. Right. You can see yourself just missing a jump. And you know that one is all on you. Now that platform is moving, I've got platform moving bullshit to do. Okay. I can wait. Fucker. Why? Why was that one not solid? This is why things are so much easier when it's on the first pass, right? Before, like... It's blessing and surprise. It disguise. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't... Words? What are words? Obviously, I haven't had enough to drink. Should I start with the 6% or the 9%? You know what? I like platformers. But I miss when Pixeline was like, yeah, what I need you to do is collect 6 of the things and put them on the goat's head, and then you need to do this, and this. I miss that. I miss the Pixeline that's like, here's the shopping list of shit I need you to do. I miss that Pixeline. This is fine. But yeah, I'm with the general public. This is not Pixeline. Another fucking son of a bitch! I swear I am not DSPing it on purpose. I'm DSPing it by accident. Right, I didn't activate the moving platform yet. Some of the timings in this are like Mega Man 2 Vanishing Block, you know? My fault. If I was just going for the exit, right? It wouldn't be too bad. It's on me for wanting to 100%. I'm sure if you're just playing the game sort of normally, to beat it, to finiplete it. Like, okay. it's probably not that bad. It's because I am deliberately going out of my way to get everything that every single failure is, like... What's the word? When it builds up upon the last one and it's worse. Compounded. Every single failure is, like, extra compounded. Yeah. And, like, the only person to blame for me missing jumps is me. For not pressing jump before I need to jump. There is a slight delay, but I've been playing the game for almost 2 hours, right? If I haven't got the... Hold on, almost 2 hours. That's pretty impressive, actually. That it hasn't dragged. I've been playing the game for almost 2 hours, right? If I haven't got the timing down by now, I'm never going to get the timing down. So, it's not like the lag that's the problem. It's me. I'm missing a coin somewhere in that level. Oh no, I got them all. Fine. Oh, panic averted. Go through and have a look at some of these levels I couldn't fully complete. So I needed the bear power. I think it was a little bit further in the level. I needed to play a different level, one that I had already beaten, just to, like, decompress after that last level. That's number one. Coin 707. Yes, 3 of 3. They done? 3377 1367. Fuck's sake. It's not the first time I've done that as well. That is a real piece of shit enemy. Timing on that is so, like, horseshit. No, there was one chest at the beginning that I actually missed the first time through. That's easy enough to get. I think the other one is down here on the right. There we go. I just need to get to the end. It's another level done. Like this. Trying to get some of the jumps in time with the music. For artistic flair. 6, 8, 4, 7, 8. This one, I think, needed a high jump. I forgot how good this music is. I played levels with this music earlier and didn't even, like, absorb how good this music was. Right, that's the coin I'm missing. It's up there. And I would have been able to get it too if I had noticed this platform. Okay, there we go. That's everything in this level. Yeah, which is why it's so weird that there's, like, really good music in this, and then, like, Pixeline does not speak. Like, that to me is wild. Right, 6, 6, 5, 5, 9, 9, 6, 8, 8, 4, 9, 3, 5, 4, 8, 8, 8, 6, 8, 3, 9, 3, 7, okay. This layout in particular with these, like, standy up bits. A J2ME Pixeline game. Now, I'm curious. I know there's an Android port of this. Like, okay, I can understand... Okay, well, let's put it this way, right? Pixeline released on Windows and Mac in 1996. There have been tons of Pixeline games on PC where she speaks. This feels like it could be the first Pixeline game on PC where she doesn't speak, unless there's another one I don't know about. J2ME, you can kind of expect a Java game wouldn't have voice. But on PC, the platform where we've heard her speak time and time again, it's very weird that she doesn't speak. That's what's throwing me. And moreover, I'm sure in the DS version, she speaks. I remember there being a lot of voice. And I was almost like, Pixeline, shush! And now, I realize the error of my ways. It's like, la 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 la, and I'm just like, I just want to select a file. I can demonstrate this actually. Using the power of emulation. Welcome back, TV. Just Mumi. And I want to go open recent because it will be most recent. But it's not quite the most recent. Jungle Scatten. Your stream broke so badly when you said emulation. Is the microphone being dodgy? I'll do a reset of the mic. You hear that? Go window capture. Desmume.
Okay, så starter vi et nyt spil. Når du senere vil spille videre på det her spil, så skal du bare trykke på den samme knap her i menuen, for spillet det gemmer nemlig automatisk, hvor langt du er kommet. Og lad os så komme i gang.
Like, it's crazy to me that the Nintendo DS, right, the platform known for shit audio, has the narration and Pixeline voice clips. The PC version has no Pixeline voice clips. It's so fucking weird to me. Let me speed up a bit.
Her finder hun den gamle eventyrer Jonas Andersen. Jonas fortæller, at rygterne siger,
Jonas.
at et skattekort, der leder
You get text in the PC version for this, whereas in on DS you don't.
forskellige steder i junglen. Jonas er ret sikker på, at den første del kan findes dybt inde i regnskoven, men han er blevet for gammel til at lede efter den. Pixeline spilder ikke tiden, så da hun har fået at vide, hvor første del af skattekortet findes, skynder hun sig direkte ud i regnskoven. Men hun skal passe på, for der lurer mange farer ude i junglen. Og hun stak af så hurtigt, at hun ikke hørte Jonas Andersen råbe, at hun skulle passe på, for skattekortet bevogtes af gamle dyreånder. Må det er sandt? Det skal vi snart finde ud af.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So even here she's like,
Det er her du vælger hvilken bane du vil spille. Du kan kun spille én bane lige nu, men det er kun
even there she's talking to us. And like there's literally no up, down, left, right. Yeah. Oh.
til du har vundet. Du kan starte banen.
So watch this.
Oppe i regnskoven. Du styrer med styreknappen. Du hopper ved at trykke på A-knappen. Når du har samlet 100 sølvmønter, får du et ekstra liv. Godt fundet. Kan du finde alle guldmønterne i alle banerne, tror du?
Where the fuck is this in the PC version? Where the fuck is Pixeline's voice?
Når du går forbi sådan en lampe som den her, så bliver spillet gemt, og du starter derfra, hvis du mister et liv.
They are quite similar to New Super Mario Brothers, aren't they? Yeah, like, and then you go to the PC, and she's like, there's just no voices. Voices, what's that? That's so weird to me. on PC you would expect voices, but it's literally the DS version that is chock full of voice clips, not the PC. So weird, isn't it? What? You would expect it, wouldn't you? Nothing. So weird. It's a shame because this version and the voice clips, that'd be a pretty good version. Really smooth graphics. Game just runs at a really like clean, reasonable frame rate. Oh. Oh. Back we go. Obviously, I'm starting to flag now. So, NG drink? NG drink? NG drink? No. No. NG drink, yes. Wonder if Cave Story's on sale. Yeah, if you go to CD Romance, you can pick up the Aeon Genesis translation for free. I'm only half kidding because the Cave Story Plus release is pretty solid. There was that whole argument about Nicalis. I don't know if Daisuke Amaya was supposed to be paid more money or something. I remember there being some drama about, like, maybe he hadn't been paid what he was owed, but Nicalis said they had paid him. I don't know. It's very easy nowadays to just, like, read something online and then start an immediate smear campaign without knowing, like, the full story. Look at Yakuza 3 and Dark Tides. By all means, have an opinion and make a decision. But, keeping all on about it to the point where it annoys the general public doesn't help a cause. The same thing happened with Nicalis and Cave Story Plus. All the people saying you can't play Cave Story Plus because Daisuke Amaya Pixel didn't get paid, and I'm like, oh my god. You know. Like, I don't even know if that's true or not, but all the people who, like, were non-stop blabbing about it made me buy Cave Story Plus. I can confirm that the original Cave Story runs on, what, Proton? I can confirm that. I'm fairly sure that Cave Story Plus runs on Proton. I gotta stop trying to use the bird here. The bird... Give me the bird. I'm making too many foolish mistakes now. was gonna be mean and say, I wonder if they even play tested this, but no, like mechanically, this is fine. This is a decent platformer. I'm just pissed off because I'm trying to fully complete it in one go. When I don't think this game was really designed to be played all at once. Not many games are, generally speaking. Native Linux port. Oh, that doesn't surprise me. One, the source code is like readily available for the original Cave Story, and it's been ported to just about everything, including a extremely good widescreen PSP port. And two, it wouldn't even surprise me if Nicalis put out a Linux native version of Cave Story Plus. Pixeline games were created with feedback from kids and parents and were playtested. How lucky would you have been if you got to playtest these games as a kid? You'd be talk of the town. All your classmates would be so jealous. I got to play the new Pixeline game. Oh, tell us what happens in it. It's a platformer. Oh. Oh, why is it a platformer? Okay. Oh, that's crumbly ceiling. Can't hang around. Native Cave Story is not working. What about Cave Story Plus through Proton? And again, you probably have a specific reason why you want to use Luttrix and not Proton. I mean, I use Proton because that's what I know works. It's what Steam uses. Are these meant to be pyramids? I had no end of problems, like, running games on Mint Cinnamon when I first set it up. And it turns out that... I don't know if this is true about, like, all versions of Linux, but it's definitely true about Mint Cinnamon. It doesn't like you running software from a drive that is formatted anything other than ext4. It won't let you run software from a drive that is not ext4. Not only that, it has to be an ext4 drive that is classed as under your ownership. but it just meant I had to format my my drive, which was not ideal, but that was the solution. In the end, that's what I did. Formatted my because my laptop has like an internal like M2 that it boots from, and then it has like a secondary physical hard drive in there. And I basically needed to format that physical hard drive. 6.7, I miss it. 6.7! Oh boy, guys, do you see it? Oh, do you see it? Oh, the thing! The fucking fuck! Steam Machine. The new Steam Machine does look pretty good, but apparently it's being held back due to memory prices, because all the companies are, you know, they got a hard-on for AI. Now, I'm not, like, anti-AI. Generally speaking. I am anti the reliance on AI. I think the reliance on AI has made everybody, including myself, more stupid. And that reliance is what they want. That reliance is what they want, because then they can sell you a membership to an AI that you couldn't live without. Except you could live without it, you know, 3 years ago when the technology wasn't commonplace, but you can't live without it now. I am a little bit concerned that regulations might over-regulate. I think there's a great risk of that. We'll find out once regulations come into place. We'll find out what they're like, how strict they are. That we'll find out. But we won't know until they are. In the meantime, watch everything go more and more to shit in the world. And AI being a contributing factor in it. I'm not against the technology if used in the right places. For example, imagine feeding an AI a whole bunch of anonymized medical records. An AI might be able to identify symptoms of a disease in someone years before a doctor would, based on a person's medical history and the things that they've gone to see their doctor about, gone to see their GP about. That's like a good use of AI. That's like a use of AI, I think, you know. You iron out the GDPR and and like the sensitivity of the information. You iron that out. That's obviously like a good use for AI. And I'm not even against like the use of Game Story is 67% off. Oh! Fuck. I would say you're having me on, but here's the thing, TB. I know you better than that. You are not having me on. It is 67% off. Am I losing my mind? Yeah, a little bit. I've been going for what, 2.5 hours? 2 hours, 22 minutes. The game started dragging at some point, and I can't work out whereabouts it was. Maybe right about the time I kept, like, dying. There's the fucking coin I missed. There's the fucking coin I missed. You shouldn't need to ask if I'm losing my mind. You've seen my thumbnails. I'm losing my mind. Let's put it this way. I'm not like annoyed I played this. I think my existence is enriched by having played this. It's got me thinking about what I will do differently. I am thinking about cracking open Super Mario World modding tools and making a Pixeline-themed Super Mario World hack. Start with basic. Replace the sprites. And then maybe look into level design, boss scripting. Because the sprites, very simple. Okay, all the collectibles in that level. Okay. I get the feeling these levels I'm gonna miss things in now, and I'm gonna have to go back. Look, if I wasn't having fun, like, I'd stop. I'm having fun. That's how a gambler, like, justifies wasting £100 on a horse race. If I wasn't having fun, I'd stop. Yeah, right. Nah, mate. I think what I'm trying to say is I should have some time out. You got Cave Story working, but the resolution's not great. There should be in the video settings for Cave Story some resolution settings. It probably defaulted to something strange. I starts Twitch. You know what? That kind of happens to me anyway, and video game warnings say, if this happens, consult your physician, stop playing, right? I never heed that advice. I should, but I never do. And then I wonder why my eyes hurt the following day. But my eye will twitch because I showered today and got fucking soap in my eye, so my eyes are gonna hurt anyway. Why couldn't I transform into the fucking bear? I think that is bullshit. I could not transform there. So many coins around here now, because they expect you to die so much in this part of the game. I think because I was in Sushi Sunshine.
Sushi Sunshine, Sushi Sunshine, Sushi Sunshine.
知らない。
何これ?
And now I've given every viewer with headphones a job scare. I keep forgetting not everyone is set as moderator. We haven't had a post a comment rate issue yet, so when we do, maybe I'll give the wrench. But, you know, I should really give the wrench to, like, Acid, who's been here for, like, 10 years. Did I miss the Mochi clip? You did miss the Mochi clip. You can have it. However, because we've already seen it, you can have it at 130%.
Sushi Sunshine, Sushi Sunshine, Sushi Sunshine.
絶対知らない。
何これ?
Was that too fast for you? Okay, no problem. Got you, fam.
Sushi Sunshine, Sushi Sunshine, Sushi Sunshine.
絶対知らない。
何これ?
Barry White! See the trouble with me. Can't do nothing without Asandes. What on green? God's Green Acres is even the context behind that. Sushi Sunshine showed up in a Minami Momochi stream, and Minami Momochi read Sushi Sunshine's name in the chat, but instead of just reading it, also sang it. Like this.
Sushi Sunshine,
Sushi
Sushi Sunshine,
Sunshine.
Sushi Sunshine.
絶対知らない。
何これ?
I assume that there is some kind of Japanese song that sounds similar. That maybe that's like musical association. Like maybe Mochi made some kind of like musical association there that the other two guys kind of picked up on. And then realizing how silly it was that she was singing it, she stopped and went, Nanikore! Like, basically, the Japanese, like, jokey equivalent of, what the fuck was that? What's this? Like, why am I doing this? What's this? It's a cute clip. It's Mochi being cute. And I don't really need an excuse to show Mochi being cute. Wait for the fart clouds to materialize. E. come on. What is this nonsense? Two, three. Oh, that's the exit. Great. I gotta come back. I'm not gonna do it now.
Med solen skinnende i øjnene, når Pixeline endelig frem til den lille oase i midten af ørkenen. Midt i oasen finder hun en lille sø, hvor der står et meget gammelt næsehorn. Næsehornet ryster sin krop og kaster derefter den sidste del af skattekortet til Pixeline, hvorefter den råber:
Du har fundet det sidste stykke. Nu kan du skattekortet sammenstykke. Nu kan du se, hvor skatten er gemt. Nemlig i det store tempel indeklemt.
Pixeline
Do not. There is no try.
og ser, at skatten er gemt inde i det store gamle tempel. Inden hun forlader oasen, råber næsehornet igen.
Yeah, but it's the narrator. It's just the narrator doing silly voices.
Firbenet fuglen og bjørnen. En gammel trolddom havde tvunget dem til at beskytte skatten i mange, mange år. Men da du kom og befriede dem, blev trolddommen
Oh, man.
lus.
Temple. This looks like it could be serious business. I might want to go back and get that collectible. Oh, I got it! Oh, wait, no, I'm missing a chest. That's right, I had a key at the end. I'm like, why would I have a key at the end if I got it? Bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum. Oh, the Cape Copenhagen titles, the 1 till 10 and birthday party. I wish that those had been preserved, so we'd be able to play them for context. Here's the thing, right? I totally feel like I remember seeing it on like the fucking like Cydia repo or whatever. Copenhagen is Denmark, isn't it? I swear that, you know, back in the day, I used to pirate a lot of games on my iPhone, right? And I distinctly remember seeing what appeared to be Pixeline, like in my memory, on like the Cydia repo, like the not the Cydia repo itself, but like the place I went to download iOS games without paying for them. And if I'm right, that means someone somewhere must have that game preserved. And possibly the birthday game as well. In a lot of lost media cases, it is just reaching the right person who has it, right? Most of the time someone has it, it's just about reaching the right person. How do you go about reaching the right person? Here's how I suggest we go about reaching the right person. I get people invested with my documentary, and then near the end of it, we let them know what's missing, what they can help find. Yep, fingers crossed. Time to host a very polite raid. Oh? I'm gonna get the world interested in Pixeline. People who have never heard of this franchise before. But also people who maybe saw the character before in the past and never really, like, put much stock into, like, into thinking about. Music here is interesting. Level layout's kind of interesting too. Ba-na, ba-na, ba-na. Getting buffering. Try dropping your video quality, because I was getting buffering during the Yakuza 3 Direct, and then I changed my video quality, and that fixed it for whatever reason. I guess because it was a premiere and a lot of people were watching it. Yeah, not on PlusNet anymore. Truly. Who have been mostly fine? It's just recently when I was doing the Final Fantasy 14 stream as part of Yes Vember that we had that massive cutout. But you know, those are rare, which is why they're a big deal when they happen. There was that time someone spliced through the fucking fiber cable in my local area, and I was without internet for like 2 days. It does happen, but admittedly, very rare around here. I'm missing a chest. How am I missing a chest? I got the key for it and then didn't collect it, didn't I? Know exactly where it was, too. It's alright, this level's short and there's not much, like, tricky platforming in it. There we go. I should have got it the first time. It's my fault for not paying attention. which I will put down to being tired. By the way, what platform is this game on? I'm specifically playing here the... Interesting. You can enter the transform menu. You can enter the transform menu when you've beaten a level, and if you transform there, it crashes. That's funny. What happened there? I tried to transform in a part of the game I'm not supposed to, because it allowed me to open my transformation menu. I tried it. I get the feeling that feels like the kind of Dan kan ikke starter igen spillet care. Okay, it sounds like maybe it's already running. It's more like spear Vietnamese. Du kan ikke starte igen. I'm gonna need a translation here. Hold on. I assume that already sounds like already. It sounds to me like the game is running in the background somewhere. That's what it sounds like to me. I put that picture there, so I had a Pixeline on the side. Still space, yeah. Ah, there we are, Jungle Scat. I see ya. There we go. I see it. All right. By the time you get back, I'll have replayed that level. Do I need to recapture the window? It would appear I do every single time. Okay. Alright, I know where I went wrong. It remembers I've got the key. Okay. Do not transform at the end of a level. Got it. We'll make that mistake again. Fucking hell. Do not transform on the level exit screen. That does feel like an oversight, though. Come on, Korea Games, pull your finger out. Okay. That's everything in that level. Banana, 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 banana. Banana, banana. Yeah, it still doesn't kill him. Can't kill those enemies, you can only temporarily stun them. Slidey? Yeah, slidey. Oh yeah, peak video game. I love it when the platforms are slidey. That's just, yeah, everybody loves it. Please, game developers, do it some more. It's me saying that, and yet, like, I rate Mission in Snowdrift Land, and that's, like, all ice levels. That was very risky then, dropping down to that platform without checking if it was solid or not. Up. Cross. Slidey platforms are scary. 4 of 8. All right. Eat the dinosaur. Da-na, da-na, da-na-na, 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 da-na, da-na-na, da-na-na. Let's time that just a little bit. 8 of 8. And I have a key to a chest I don't see. Oh, whoa! Do you reckon it might be down here somewhere? Da-na, da-na-na, da-na. I ain't going back there. I'll go back at the end if I need to collect everything. Yeah. I'll come back to that level. I'll come back to that level right now. Oh, 3 of 3. Then why did I have an extra key? Huh. Gave you one more key than you needed. Da-na-na, da-na, 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 da-na-na. Okay, one treasure chest. I get the feeling this is the last world based on the way these levels are really based on the power-ups. Really get the feeling we're drawing close to the end here. I lost health and then immediately collected the heart. Fucking hell. I fell all the way to the bottom of the level! Yeah, it's real frustrating. Dun-na, dun-na. And the checkpoint was right there. Can you believe it? Yes. Yes, you can. I don't even need to wait for you to answer. I know you can believe it. Key up there. That's my fault for screwing around. Hey! Stop screwing around! You're screwing around back there. Already. So the coins that I decided not to collect. And they dragged me back there. That's really annoying me. Get rid of him. Oh! It's okay. You didn't fall that far. Try it again. That was just... Oh, wait, no. I don't think that was just coins. I think there was something. Yeah. I hate that, like, moving platforms in this game can go out of sync. That feels to me like a programming oversight. We didn't need to drop down because we got them by using the flamingo. I can feel it. We are getting so close. There's maybe like 3 levels left in this. Unless they pull an extra world on us somehow. Halfway there. I'm not sure if I would stick with the whole game. If I was only halfway there now, I don't think I would stick with the whole game. Because I get the feeling we are so close. $3,377. 10 coins in this one. Look, that golden gate has got to be the end, right? I feel it in my cockles. They're so close. This may well be the very last, like, long-form level. This is great. I can just make the dragon coins in Super Mario World just like generic golden coins. Don't have to change much. I can take the Yoshi off them. Fucking. Oh. Oh yeah, really no sooner than you had left. All good. Yeah, it was still running in the background. So I had to kill the process. It crashed in a way that the game didn't actually consider itself closed. Which, to be fair, I did utterly destroy its own logic. So I'm not surprised it kicked up a fuss. Yes, so this is the PC version. This game was also released for Nintendo DS. Android phones, you can play it nowadays by sideloading it, so... Like, you wouldn't have access to it anymore if you, like, bought it on a digital store or whatever. For Android. Those are the main platforms. PC, DS, and mobile phone, and Android. PS2 vibes. There are some PS2 games that have this specific kind of hand-drawn, like, 2D platformery vibe. Like, I'm thinking like Gekisha Boy and stuff like that. That are very much in this style. Of course, Gekisha Boy was originally on like PC Engine, but like the PS2 version, Polaroid Pete was all hand drawn, if I recall correctly. I mean, it's been a while since I played that prototype, so I can't exactly remember. But yeah, there's that Sayuki game that's like bootleg Kiki Kai Kai, and that has like a hand-drawn kind of look like this, and big hand-drawn sprites. So like I see what you're getting at there. I'm not sure. I mean, I think maybe because it's PS2 and not sort of home computer, but then again, I have dansk PS2 games because they run on regular PAL PS2s, so I don't have to worry about them not being compatible. Not bootleg Kiki Kai Kai, it was called Kiki Kai Kai Worlds, but got reskinned before launch. Yes. When I said bootleg Kiki Kai Kai, what I was getting at was that it was Kiki Kai Kai in, like, all but name. Which essentially it was. But yeah, I'm happy to be corrected on that. Even though I kind of meant what you said. Ah, fuck, I was right next to the exit too. Oh. How many Senzu beans can you bury at a time? 3. This level isn't particularly annoying, it's just long. Actually, it's not even that long. Compared to the last temple level, this one's actually pretty short. Isn't it like called Snow Princess or something? Maybe that's what it was called when it was on PS2. No, maybe Snow Princess is what it was called on PS2. Speaking of Hugo, I used to love watching Hugo on Cable 1 in Germany. Ooh. No, it thinks I mean Sayuki Reload. Legend of Sayuki. Okay. Snow Battle Princess Sayuki. Okay, what did I say? Snow Princess? I had 2 of the 4 words. I'll take that. Cable 1, formerly known as der Kabelkanal. Ah, sehr gut. I didn't bogan scheiß it. Okay, maybe a little. But you don't expect anything less from me than complete global bogan scheissing, right? If I didn't bogan scheiß it, you'd be disappointed. Oh, for comedy value. Oh. Well, I'm not doing it for comedy value. I'm just stupid. There we go. YouTube chat can have that effect. This looks like the last level, I would say. Nine coins, 3 chests. So. I should expect the worst experience. The developer was called Starfish. That's funny because their games feel like they crawled out of a chocolate starfish. I don't have a key yet. I don't have a key yet. I don't have a key yet. Yeah, they maybe go all this way just for 1 key. I see how it is. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. That's 1. Nine coins. We've already got 3. And 1 of 3 chests. I think we got this. Well, that was a request during YesVember from a beloved stream regular. I was beholden to that request. I had to Bogenscheiß it. Out of respect. I'm gonna have to replay this level. I've missed a chest. Oh wait, the key's right here. Okay. Yashi Shlasuma. There we go. Bonus one for you. Yashi Shlasuma. Yashi Shlasuma, Yashi Shlasuma, Yashi Shlasuma, Yashi Shlasuma. Da 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 da. There you go. Da 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 da. Yashi Shlasuma. I vaguely remember what it sounded like, because for a while, I used to listen to that version instead of the English one. So I kind of remember. And there's like, Nenas Dragonia, Denas Dragonia. Denas Dragonia. You know, I was one of those easily impressionable teens that Tattoo was advertised to. Look at these attractive Russian lesbians. You will buy the records. I will buy the records. Wait, that's the wrong way around. You will buy the records. I will buy them. I didn't, though. I might have their albums somewhere. But if I do, it was a charity shop acquisition. That Punji Pit spike noise? I swear it's the same one they use in Fortnite for the spike trap. It's way too familiar sounding. As if, like, I've heard it recently. Da-na-na, da-na, da-na. Oh. Was it Belly Plastic or the other one? I don't remember their fucking names. Ah! Them sound libraries be yanking. I was so close to the exit. Girl with short black hair. Oh, right. So not Belly Plastic, the other one. I'm pretty sure that the redhead had a song that was called like Belly Plastic or some shit. It's Russian. Like, how am I supposed to, like, or Ukrainian or whatever? I don't fucking know. Like, how am I supposed to know what that fucking means? Not her, the other one. One with the short black hair. I was going to say the one I fancied, but then thinking about it, I kind of fancied both of them. What's the name of her song? Oh, that was actually a song by Tattoo, and it's Belay Plashik, which means white robe or white raincoat. Right. Belay Plashik. So that was actually a song by Tattoo, not a song by one of the members of Tattoo on their own. Why did I think it was a solo hit? An Astragonia. Okay, that's one. Pull to the side. I am going to bear this guy right now, so I don't have to worry about him. Da, na, 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 na. Da, na, 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 na. Ah! Done it. I think. Belay. Actually, like
Pixeline
this.
klatrer langsomt op af de sidste trin på det kæmpe store tempel. Her finder hun indgangen til skatkammeret. Og da hun går indenfor, ser hun
Something like that.
den vidunderlige skat. Kæmpe diamanter, store bunker med guldmønter, smaragder, rubiner, alle verdens rigdomme strækker sig ud over gulvet i det store kammer. Pixeline har endelig fundet skatten, og imens hun står og kigger på den, dukker der 3 dyr op. Det er firbenet, fuglen og bjørnen, der er kommet for at takke hende for at befri dem. De har bevogtet skatten i tusindvis af år, og er meget glade for nu at kunne være frie igen. Da de har fortalt Pixeline dette, forsvinder de i en røgsky, og alt bliver igen stille. Djungleskatten er endelig fundet, og Pixeline vender sig om og kigger ud over templerne, ørkenen, ruinerne, sumpene og regnskoven. Gad vide, hvad der gemmer sig af andre hemmeligheder derude.
Juhu! Vi har fundet alt. Yes, I have found everything. Pixelina. And that's it. That's all you get is congratulations, I have funded everything. Okay, cool. Well, that's that, huh? It took me 3 hours. That makes me happy. You funded everything. I funded everything. I funded it all. Monster. I wonder if that message shows up every time you beat a level when you have everything or not. I'm going to test that theory by going back to level 1. Yeah, this game would have been vastly improved with... Oh, I missed that one. Would be vastly improved with Pixeline voice acting. And here's the thing, right? I get the feeling that DS version was probably like a little bit later. That maybe had this game had a little bit longer in the oven, maybe we would have got it with Pixeline's voice clips. You're voting for Harrison as mod. Might have to give Acid mod powers. I don't know if Acid wants mod powers. Do you want mod powers? The reason is just to get around the YouTube will apply more censorship to users that aren't mods. And it will rate limit. Yeah, so she will praise me every time I beat a level. That is a dangerous power to have. I am backing up this save file. Now, there's something else I want to see, and that's if I can pull off that all right. Use your power carefully. The general rules are targeted harassment bad. spam bad. Otherwise, it's all good. What's the quote from Assassin's Creed? Nothing is true, everything is permitted. Well, that's the thing. I don't think that many of your messages get held for review, Acid, so... It's mainly just to avoid A, messages being held for review, and B, messages being rate limited. Yeah. That causes a repeatable crash. Entering the transformation menu on the end of the game causes a repeatable crash. Interesting. Pixeline. It's not showing. I think it crashed properly that time. Have a look at my sound. Yeah, it crashed properly that time. Yeah, so that bug is repeatable by entering the transformation menu when you finish a stage. Yeah. That causes a guaranteed crash. Ah, but this isn't Windows XP. Because this is a DirectX game and it requires alcohol 120% to get around Securom. I'm playing this on Win 10, baby. What transform is in Danish? Truens Forum. I'm sorry. That's not fair. That's not fair. Actually, I wasn't far off. Oh, meant in jest. I assure you, meant in jest. Well, we've hit midnight. I feel like this is a good place to stop. Play through the entirety of the Jungle Skatten. Very good. Okay, not very good. Good. Okay. Above average. I'm glad I played through it. I'm glad I played through it for context. That is the last proper Pixeline game that we had. It was a massive genre jump. I think nobody expected Pixeline to become a platformer. And then what? After that, there was... Was that the last proper Pixeline game we had? I need to make sure I'm correct about this. Yeah, Jungle Skatten, 2010. Because then it was, there was an Android game in 2012. And then, we had two, Silka, games. Pixeline's, little sister. Yeah, that was essentially like the last proper Pixeline game, and it was a complete genre shift. Now I have the context behind it. I would probably still recommend the Nintendo DS version, just on account of the PC version nowadays on modern operating systems requiring alcohol 120% to get around the yes, apparently so. Alcohol 120% to get around the Securom requirement. which is kind of awkward. The PC version doesn't have Pixeline's voice acting, which, you know, kind of defeats the point, because Pixeline has always been... There was Sterner Hotelet in... Hold on. This is a typo, isn't it? 2014. If there was a Pixeline game in 2024, then the franchise isn't as dead as I thought. Sterner Hotelet. Pixeline Star Hotel. $2013. It's a typo. It couldn't be a 2024 game because somebody uploaded it to Internet Archive in 2023. Yeah, okay. Because I think what I did was I downloaded that and I right-clicked, because it's an APK, right? And this works for APKs and it works for iOS files as well. IPA files for iPhone. You can extract them like a zip. But unfortunately, there wasn't a great deal of useful data in it. Because I think somebody uploaded the English version to the Internet Archive as well of this. And all I could pull from it was the music tracks. And everything else was in like some kind of proprietary format. So you can download it, you can right-click and extract it with 7-zip, like an archive. But then there was barely anything you could actually do. Japanese seiyuu for Pixeline's voice. It has to be a Genki girl, right? It has to be someone who does... I propose Hisao Mochizuki. Hisao Mochizuki. I propose for Japanese Pixeline. She's the voice of Guling Huang in Tokyo Mew Mew. But I know her as the voice of Yachiru Kusajishi in Bleach. Yachiru has range. Cute, but also can do serious. I think the voice would really work well for... I think a Japanese Pixeline would probably use a couple of Danish words, because the Japanese do think it's cool when they use words from other languages for effect. For example, Juniichi Kanemaru, the one and only Sonic the Hedgehog, says in the Japanese dubs of the games things like, "Oh, right, take care. Okay, guy. Shit." You know, he'll say, like, English words. What about the voice actress who did Doremi? Let me have a look what she was in. Behind the voice actor, Doremi. Magical Doremi. Doremi Harukaze. Voiced by Chiemi Chiba. Let's see, Angel. Oh, Kitsuru Bami in Furikuri. That's the only thing I know her from. The only thing I know her from. Kitsuru Bami. I was always a Kitsuru Bami fan. She has forehead. Blonde hair and forehead. I mean, I'm sold. Oh, she's Momo in the Poketoon cartoon. The was she the Gengar girl? Huh, cool. Yeah, loan words for effect is I reckon a Japanese Pixeline would probably use the occasional Danish word. Skibbity. Skibbity. Hey, Liza. I am about to go. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me on this stream. I'm gonna bounce. I probably won't see you again until after Christmas. So everybody, have a wonderful Christmas. Have a God jewel, a good jewel, and a got nia. Uh, a glidelic. Trying to like figure out what the that'll help me. You know what? Okay, Google. Okay, Google, you're up.
Glædelig jul.
Glurdy. Glurdy jul.
Glædelig jul.
Glurly. Huh. Harrison, have a glurly jul.
Glædelig jul.
Until next time, if we live that long, take care. Bye-bye.
Glædelig jul.